Data show that in 2021, China's automobile production and sales were 26.082 million and 26.275 million respectively, a year-on-year increase of 3.4% and 3.8% respectively. Among them, automobile exports performed well, with annual exports exceeding 2 million for the first time. Chinese automobiles have been driven by new energy in export markets, and their market share has exceeded 44%, which is close to the best level in history. The entire industry faced challenges such as the spread of the global epidemic and the chip shortage in 2020, but it can achieve growth. On the one hand, it benefits from the low market base in China in the first 2 years. The competition among Chinese auto companies is very fierce. Your vision is your world. Welcome to Auto Age. Now you are on the journey to look back at every change in the car, witness every surge in speed, and explore the mystery behind the car. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. Today's video will list the top 7 Chinese car brands by car sales and introduce some of them. The top 8 rankings are SAIC, Dongfeng Motor, Chang'an Group, GAC Group, Geely Automobile, Great Wall Motor, and BYD. The top 3 are SAIC Group, Dongfeng Motor and Chang'an Group, all of which are Chinese southern car companies. In terms of sales volume, SAIC Motor has achieved the most outstanding results. With a total sales volume of 5.464 million vehicles in 2021, it has topped the car sales list of Chinese car companies for the 16th time, surpassing combination sales of the second-place Dongfeng Motor, 2.775 million vehicles, and the third-place Chang'an Autom, 2.301 million. SAIC Motor's new energy vehicle sales also reached 733,000 units, ranking first in new energy sales. Although it fell by 2.5% compared with 2020, it still failed to shake the first position of SAIC. Its sales performance largely benefits from its self-owned brands. In 2021, SAIC's own brand sold 2.857 million vehicles, accounting for 52.3% of the total sales. SAIC, which has always relied on Volkswagen and GM, is now supporting its own brands that are on the rise. Among SAIC's own brands, the Rowe and MG brands have a combined sales volume of about 800,000 vehicles. SAIC GM Wuling sold 1.66 million vehicles in 2021, a year-on-year increase of 3.8%, making it the largest subsidiary of SAIC Group in 2021. You may discover that the top 3 all come from Chinese southern area. This is because the south is the economic center of China. The cities where high-selling car companies are located are all trillion-dollar GDP cities, such as Shanghai, Wuhan, Chongqing, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Hangzhou and other cities. Due to the reform and opening up policy, the southern market has stimulated economic vitality due to its unique geographical location, making the economy develop by leaps and bounds. As one of the heavy industries supporting the national economy, China's auto industry has gradually migrated to the south, where the transportation system is developed and the economic system is active. A stable and sound auto supply chain has been formed in the southern market, and a high-frequency mutual trust cooperative relationship has been established with overseas markets, prompting the vitality of China's auto industry in the southern market. There may also be a positive linear relationship between the performance of car companies and the economic development of a city. It is worth mentioning that in 2021, many Chinese car companies performed well in exports. Chery's annual auto export volume reached 269,000 units. Great Wall Motors' export volume was 143,000 units, a year-on-year increase of 103%. Geely Auto exported 115,000 units, a year-on-year increase of 58%, and its Lynk & Co brand is popular in Europe. The cumulative overseas sales of Chang'an Auto exceeded 110,000 units. In addition, NIO and BYD have also brought Chinese electric vehicles to European markets such as Norway. SAIC is also actively developing the field of smart electric vehicles. Its high-end smart electric brand GG Auto, the first GG L7, has been rolled off the production line in batches. SAIC is also actively deploying the L4 class robotaxi and the L4 class Yongshan Port intelligent heavy-duty truck and continue to increase investment in the field of innovation. But there are also shortcomings. The joint venture brands SAIC Volkswagen and SAIC GM have annual sales of 1.24 million and 1.33 million vehicles, down 17.5% and 9.3% year-on-year, respectively. In contrast, BYD was catching up fiercely in 2021, becoming the car company with the largest growth rate and the fastest progress with a high sales growth rate of 73.3%. The market has performed exceptionally well. In the past year, BYD's total annual car sales reached 740,000 units, and the total sales volume of new energy vehicles alone reached 604,000 units, accounting for 81.6% of all sales, and new energy sales increased by 218.3% year-on-year. The sales growth of BYD's new energy vehicles has driven the overall business growth, and its market value has once exceeded the 900 billion mark, reaching 929.9 billion yuan. In the field of new energy vehicles, BYD, SAIC GM Wuling and Tesla China are the top three in new energy sales throughout the year. BYD has secured the top spot in China's new energy with sales of 594,000 vehicles. SAIC GM Wuling and Tesla ranked second and third with 431,000 and 321,000 vehicles respectively. Started as a car battery, in 2008, BYD began to study new energy vehicles, and now it has finally achieved good results. There are also some other auto companies focus on new energy, while they have had not such good results. This disparity is even more pronounced in China's cell phone brand cars. Although at the beginning of 2021, BYD and Geely Automobile and Great Wall Motors were on a par in sales, when BYD's monthly sales exceeded 90,000 in the later period, the other twos were less than 20,000. Differentiated price ranges and competitive new energy models have enabled BYD to win the supports from consumers. In addition, BYD is actively expanding the markets of developed countries in Europe such as Norway. China's new energy vehicles are also showing an explosive development. In 2021, the production and sales of new energy vehicles were 3.545 million and 3.521 million respectively, a year-on-year increase of 1.6 times, and the growth rate has reached the highest level since 2016. BYD, SAIC GM Wuling and Tesla are the top three new energy passenger vehicle manufacturers in terms of sales throughout the year, and they have opened a big gap with their followers. BYD's pure electric and plug-in hybrid routes were simultaneously developed. The annual sales volume of new energy passenger vehicles was 594,000 units, a year-on-year increase of 231.6%. The cumulative sales volume of SAIC GM Wuling Mini EV, which mainly focuses on the small and low-end market, reached 550,000 units. Tesla, the annual output of the Lost Shanghai plant reached 483,000 units, and the brand delivered 319,000 units in China. However, with the weakening of new energy subsidy policy support, the price advantage of new energy vehicles may be weakened. On the one hand, despite the reduction in subsidies, the state is still actively promoting the popularization of new energy vehicles by promoting the construction of charging facilities and formulating carbon quota management. On the other hand, car companies have been prepared to anticipate and respond to the subsidy retreat. In the future, new energy vehicles will gradually shift from policy promotion to market driving, forcing the accelerated iteration of technology in China's new energy vehicle industry, forcing car companies to provide higher quality mass-produced products and enhancing terminal competitiveness. Okay, we just spent another 10 minutes of deep thinking. Do you want to know other auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. See you.